Alright, here's the quickie review for Transformers BotBots Series 3, Driver Ted. Driver Ted is one of those arcade renegade guys who is they all make up like arcade games and like carnival snacks and stuff like that. And they came in an exclusive sort of 16 pack that had the 8 exclusive guys and then 8 assortments of either like exclusive repaints or just like random other guys. But the exclusive guys were just the ones that I wanted, the new mold. So he turns into one of those little like arcade like motorcycle driving games. So you can see the little red and blue motorcycle here. It's not totally obvious that's what it was. I thought he was like some sort of soda tower or something at first, and then I saw his name and then realized he had like these racing, patterns on the side. But yeah, you can see he's got some nice little detail there that shows two other BotBot characters kind of like going against each other. So that's pretty cool. A lot of these arcade renegade guys have a lot of nice detail, especially in their alt modes. But yeah, once I realized what it was, I think it works pretty well, especially in context with the other guys. But yeah, so to transform him, the first thing you do is take the bikes themselves. They're on one piece connected together, and they're on this little slider, so they just go back, do it till it clicks on both sides. The arms are on little flaps on the side here, so you just pull them out and then rotate them down. And then the screen itself opens up and reveals his face. And there you have Driver Ted in his robot mode. It sometimes can be kind of tricky to stand since he's basically on like stilettos or something with the bikes, which is a cool aesthetic, but a little top heavy. So here's his face. I I realized that I was kind of misinterpreting like what this guy was for a while because I'm pretty confident that this red section here is supposed to be like a visor, and then like this is a little kind of robot face. But when I first saw this, I just interpreted it as just like an open mouth just screaming, which I kind of like that better, honestly. And then like his eyes could be up here or like in this section closed or something, and he's just like screaming up to the heavens like ah. And yeah, I don't know. Like depends whichever way you want to see it. I'm pretty sure that that's supposed to be a visor, and that he's just got kind of like a basic robot face. But I kind of like choose to interpret it as him screaming because I think it's just funnier. Articulation wise, his arms can just rotate, and then his legs can rotate up and down. But like they work in tandem, so I guess you could have him sort of looking down, but it's not like too far before he just topples over. And then these are on ball joints, so you don't have to have them like right out here like this. You could like rotate them up, or I don't know. I think for this guy, I think I prefer to just have them off to the side because there's not like really a much better solution. But yeah. So yeah, I like his robot mode a lot, and I think robot mode for me is going to get a, I'll give it the full 5 out of 5. I think that, like, even though I don't think this was the design intention, I love the idea of him just like endlessly screaming into the void. And I, despite the fact that it does make him topple over a little bit, like it's not too hard to get him to stand, but I really like the aesthetic of like having the bikes as his legs. So yeah, I think I'll give him the full 5 out of 5. Alt mode, I think I'll give a 4 out of 5. I mean, it's like it's not perfect. Like it's a little bit difficult to tell what it is at first, but once you know what it is, like I think that the detail is all there. I love the the screens that these guys all have that have like other BotBot characters. I think that's just focus in there. That's what's this face? Point Dexter versus looks like Frostferatu, probably the cupcake guy. Kind of hard to tell. Yeah. I think that's Frostferatu. But yeah, I mean, I love that detail. I love that he's got like the racing checkers on the side, and the two bikes are definitely well molded. So I'm going to give that a 4 out of 5 as well. And then transformation is normal, average, so 3 out of 5. So overall, that is going to give, what is his name? Racing Ted? Driver Ted, sorry. That's going to give Driver Ted a 12 out of 15, which makes him a 4-star BotBot. Yeah, I really like all these arcade renegade guys. There's only a couple that, are not great, and even those are just sort of like average BotBots. But yeah, it works pretty well. And I love, just setting up like all three or four of them in a line and having just like a little mini arcade. Really cool. But yeah, there is BotBots Series 3 Driver Ted.